Guys, today we have something very interesting to talk about because a lot of people are about to get wrecked. So in the short term, we are developing a very interesting structure. But also for the longer term, well, Bitcoin is setting itself up for a very big move that is about to come. So be sure to watch this video because for a lot of people, this move will go unexpected. So let's start off with the short term and then move towards the longer term charts. And for the very short term, we can still see very high volatility right here coming in towards the market. But what you can be seeing clearly right now, higher highs are being formed, but at the same time also lower lows are being formed right here. And this is telling me that we are not clearly trading in an uptrend, or we are not clearly trading in a downtrend right now. So it is actually very hard to be trading this current price action. And that is why these two levels, which are currently highlighted right here, are the most important levels to watch for the very short term. And if we can be getting a break below this level right here, definitely from off that level, we are going to be trading in a downtrend once again. And in that scenario, I expect once again this support level at the downside getting reached. And in this scenario, well, we are going to be developing this symmetrical triangle still. But also for the other scenario, whenever we will be breaking above this resistance level right here, well, that would mean we are trading still in this uptrend. And that would mean we are going to be breaking above this resistance level right here. And well, in that case, we are going to be having a look in towards our next resistance level, which will be at about the 32k, which is also aligning with our weekly resistance. But actually, this might be surprising to you, but this move either towards the upside or towards the downside we are creating in the short term is not the big move that I am going to be expecting, that I talked about in this intro and also in the thumbnail and title. Actually, this move, because of this data that will be released next week, is going to be causing a much bigger pump or dump in the Bitcoin price. So I will be talking about this exactly a little bit later in this video. But for now, as long as we can stay above this support level, I am going to be bullish on the Bitcoin price. And whenever we can be breaking above this resistance, well then, as I talked about earlier in this video, well then I'm going to be expecting this resistance to be reached. And as you know, well, we came back above this resistance, so that is also looking very good. We are currently still developing this parabolica towards the upside, but while these parabolic moves do not tend to be very reliable, but just keep that in mind that yes, indeed, we might be seeing some kind of a very big push towards the upside because of this parabolica. And also one big warning, if we are going to be breaking below this support level, well then of course we are going to be expecting this support going to get hit. But a very interesting fact about that is that we are going to be developing this head and shoulders pattern if that scenario were to play out. Well, then we are going to be having a look in towards this trend line as the neckline of this head and shoulders pattern that might be playing out. And whenever we will be breaking this neckline right here, well then we are going to be flipping very, very bearish, because in that scenario, well, we are going to be trading in this low volume range, and a very quick move could be happening between these ranges right here, and we could be going very quick towards the 25k level. Okay, so definitely keep that scenario in mind if that were to happen. Then having a look in towards this chart right here, this is a very bullish signal that we are currently getting, because while the weekly EMA ribbons are about to cross bullish. Okay, and this is very important for Bitcoin, because previously around, whenever this happened, while the bear market all of the time ended, right here we flipped bullish, and while this has marked the Bitcoin bottom, right here as well our EMA ribbons have flipped bullish, and right here that has marked the Bitcoin bottom. Right here we did get a little bit of a fake out, but of course this was because of the pandemic and no one could have predicted this. Also right now the EMA ribbons are about to flip bullish, which is going to be once again marking the Bitcoin bottom right here. So definitely from of this moment we want to be starting to get very bullish once again on the Bitcoin price, because the bull market is around the corner. Keep that in mind. And also the dollar currency index is also at crucial levels, because currently we are developing some kind of a head and shoulders pattern as well for the dollar currency index. And whenever we will be breaking this neckline right here, well then the dollar is going to be absolutely collapsing towards the downside, And for the Bitcoin price, this is going to be very good. Because if the dollar is going to be worth less, well, Bitcoin is going to be worth more. But then the most important data will get released on the 3rd of May. Because then we will be having our Fed interest rate decision. And as you can be seeing on the charts, all of these red horizontal lines, well, this has basically marked a pivotal moment for the Bitcoin price. Let me quickly show you. Right here, we got a very nice uptrend. And right here, after the FOMC meeting, well, we got this a very nice dump towards the downside. Right here as well, we got this uptrend. And right here, we dumped towards the downside after the FOMC meeting. As well as right here, after the FOMC meeting, well, we went down. And then again right here. So, well, at these FOMC meetings, we can definitely expect pivotal moments for the Bitcoin price. Whenever we are seeing this uptrend, well, we can be expecting a pivot and actually in the short term, a downtrend happening for Bitcoin. And you might be asking yourself, well, why is this actually happening? Well, this is actually happening because we are going to be getting another rate hike for the interest rates. And all of these previous times, we actually got a rate hike for the interest rates. And right now, once again, there is a 90% chance that we will be getting once another time a rate hike. Okay, so probably once again, if we are going to be entering this rate hike decision with an uptrend, we can be expecting some cooling off over the next few days after the FOMC meeting. But also for the other side, if everyone is already going to be expecting this cooling off to be happening and we are going to be starting this downtrend right now, this might be marking the pivotal moment right here and we might be starting this uptrend because of the FOMC meeting. Okay, so I will be explaining these FOMC meetings a bit more in depth later, but right now it is already important to note that yes, this FOMC meeting is about to come. And then also we are having these green horizontal lines, and what these basically indicate is, well, a lot of volatility was coming whenever we got this green horizontal lines. So, well, then once again, we are going to be expecting a lot of volatility to come at one of these green horizontal lines. And this is going to get released on the 10th of May, which is going to be our inflation rates that are going to get released. And this is also very important for the Bitcoin price. And the only thing you really need to know right now is that the inflation rates need to be as low as possible for Bitcoin to pump higher. So this will be very important. And if you do want to be staying up to date about every single market development, be sure to be following me on Twitter. And guys, with that being said, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning. And guys, bye bye.